What's happening, everyone, and welcome back to Tom's Spotlight. The news cycle never stops, and today we've got some absolutely unmissable updates that you need to know about. From powerful statements shaking the entertainment world to critical developments in global affairs and a peek into what's new on your favorite streaming services, we're diving deep. Get ready for the headlines that are making waves right now. First up, a major voice from Hollywood is speaking out with a message that's resonating globally. Then, we're tracking significant economic shifts impacting industries and families. We'll also shine a light on crucial issues affecting communities and the ongoing efforts to address them. And finally, get ready for a highly anticipated new series that's generating serious buzz. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss a second of this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. A powerful statement on global events. Hollywood star Mark Ruffalo has issued a strong condemnation of the situation in Gaza, labeling it a man-made famine and a crime against humanity. The Oscar-nominated actor, known for his role in the Avengers franchise, took to Instagram to voice his concerns, citing findings from the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification, IPC, an international body responsible for assessing famine conditions. Ruffalo asserted that the crisis is not a natural disaster, but a deliberate, criminal act by Israel and the IDF to eliminate civilian populations, highlighting the stark contrast between the availability of food on one side of the border and the severe scarcity faced by civilians in Gaza. In a passionate post, he emphasized that inaction and silence equate to complicity, urging global leaders and the public alike to take a stand. Your silence is complicity. Your inaction is enabling this suffering. We cannot stand by while an entire people are starved. Humanity demands more of us. Do something. Ruffalo implored, specifically calling on leaders from the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, and Europe to intervene and demand an end to the hostilities, the genocide, and the destruction, advocating for accountability and the preservation of life. This stance aligns with Ruffalo's consistent activism. He has previously supported sanctions against Israel, joined the Artists for Ceasefire initiative, and expressed solidarity with pro-Palestine activists. The actor's public statements have garnered significant support, with many praising his commitment to raising awareness. However, the situation has also led to disturbing attempts to target public figures who speak out. Reports indicate that images of Israeli missiles have been circulated online, marked with the names of Ruffalo and singer Billie Eilish, who has also been vocal about the crisis. This tactic appears intended to intimidate and silence prominent voices advocating for peace and humanitarian aid in Gaza. The IPC's declaration of famine in Gaza Governorate signifies that over 500,000 people are experiencing severe hunger and destitution, with projections indicating a worsening situation. Israel has, predictably, rejected these findings, labeling them as Hamas lies. And that powerful message from Hollywood is just the beginning of our updates today. Next, we're shifting focus to the economic landscape and the personal stories emerging from its impact. Economic ripples and personal grief. The global diamond industry is facing a significant crisis, with repercussions felt far beyond the trading floors, impacting families and communities in profound ways. Recent developments, including increased U.S. tariffs and a wave of layoffs, have created a climate of uncertainty and hardship, particularly for those whose livelihoods are directly tied to this intricate sector. This economic downturn is not just a matter of market fluctuations. It represents a deeply personal struggle for many, as illustrated by the heart-wrenching story of a mother navigating her grief amidst the industry's turmoil. The imposition of new tariffs by the United States has added another layer of complexity to an already challenging market. These tariffs, intended to address trade imbalances or other economic policies, can lead to increased costs for imported goods, potentially affecting consumer demand and, consequently, industry employment. For businesses in the diamond sector, this translates into difficult decisions regarding operations, sourcing, and staffing. The result is often a reduction in workforce, with employees facing layoffs that can have devastating consequences for individuals and their families. The ripple effect of such job losses extends into local economies, impacting small businesses and community services that rely on the spending power of these workers. Beyond the statistics and economic forecasts, there are human stories that underscore the real-world impact of these industry-wide challenges. The narrative of a mother grappling with loss in the midst of this crisis serves as a poignant reminder of the personal toll. Her journey through grief is intertwined with the economic anxieties brought about by the industry's instability. Such stories highlight the need for a compassionate approach to economic policy, one that considers the human element alongside the financial metrics. It underscores the importance of support systems for workers affected by industry downturns, including retraining programs, financial assistance, and mental health resources. This situation within the diamond industry is emblematic of broader economic trends where global markets and geopolitical factors can converge to create localized crises. The interconnectedness of the global economy means that decisions made in one country or sector can have far-reaching consequences. As the industry navigates these turbulent times, the focus remains on resilience, adaptation, and finding sustainable solutions that can mitigate the impact on the workforce and ensure the long-term health of the sector. These economic shifts paint a stark picture of the challenges many face. Now, let's turn our attention to the critical state of mental health in rural areas. Bridging the gap in rural mental health care. A critical mental health crisis is unfolding in Uttar Pradesh, India, with a significant portion of the rural poor finding themselves increasingly overlooked and underserved by existing healthcare systems. This disparity highlights a systemic failure to address the unique challenges faced by vulnerable populations in remote areas, where access to mental health services is severely limited. The consequences are dire, as individuals struggling with mental health conditions often slip through the cracks, leading to prolonged suffering and a decline in overall well-being. The rural poor in Uttar Pradesh encounter a multitude of barriers when seeking mental health support. These include a lack of awareness about mental health conditions and available treatments, the stigma associated with seeking psychological help, and the sheer unavailability of trained professionals and facilities in their vicinity. Transportation costs and the inability to take time off from daily labor, often necessary for survival, further exacerbate the problem. Consequently, many individuals who might benefit from early intervention or ongoing therapy are left without any recourse, their conditions often worsening over time. This situation is compounded by socio-cultural factors. In many rural communities, mental health issues are misunderstood or attributed to supernatural causes, further entrenching the stigma. Families may be reluctant to acknowledge or seek help for a relative experiencing mental distress due to fear of social ostracism. Furthermore, the limited resources available are often concentrated in urban centers, leaving rural areas with a significant deficit in mental health infrastructure. This geographic and economic divide creates a two-tiered system where those with financial means or living in cities have access to care, while the rural poor are left to manage their struggles in isolation. The impact of this neglect extends beyond individual suffering. It affects families, communities, and the overall productivity of the region. Untreated mental health conditions can lead to increased rates of substance abuse, social isolation, domestic violence, and even suicide. The economic burden also increases as individuals are unable to work or contribute to their communities. Addressing this crisis requires a multifaceted approach, including increased government funding for rural mental health services, training more mental health professionals, deploying mobile clinics, and implementing community-based awareness programs to destigmatize mental health issues. This focus on underserved communities brings us to another story of resilience and hope. Stay with us as we explore a remarkable journey of transformation. Finding sanctuary and hope after homelessness. In a heartwarming display of community support and systemic effectiveness, Premavathi has found a new beginning after experiencing homelessness, thanks to the dedicated services provided by the Banyan. This organization, committed to offering shelter, care, and rehabilitation, has provided Premavathi with not just a roof over her head, but a pathway towards stability and dignity. Her journey from the streets to finding hope signifies the crucial role that such institutions play in addressing societal issues of homelessness and providing a second chance to vulnerable individuals. The Banyan, a renowned charitable trust, operates with a mission to support individuals who are destitute, mentally ill, or have nowhere to go. They provide comprehensive care that often includes medical attention, psychological support, and vocational training, aiming to reintegrate individuals back into society. For someone like Premavathi, who has faced the harsh realities of life on the streets, the stability and structured environment offered by the Banyan are transformative. It allows for healing, both physical and emotional, and fosters a sense of belonging that is often lost during periods of homelessness. Premavathi's story is a testament to the power of compassionate intervention. Her ability to find hope after enduring such profound hardship speaks volumes about the impact of focused support systems. The Banyan's approach likely involves personalized care plans, addressing Premavathi's specific needs, and helping her to rebuild her life step by step. This could include assistance with securing identification, accessing government benefits, or developing skills for employment. Such holistic support is essential for breaking the cycle of homelessness and empowering individuals to regain self-sufficiency. The challenges faced by individuals like Premavathi are complex, often stemming from a combination of personal circumstances, societal factors, and systemic gaps in support. The success of the Banyan in helping her find hope underscores the importance of investing in social welfare programs and charitable organizations that work directly with the most vulnerable populations. Their efforts not only alleviate immediate suffering, but also contribute to building stronger, more inclusive communities. Premavathi's inspiring journey highlights individual triumph within a supportive framework. And now, for a quick look at how traditional social structures can impact mental well-being. We've covered a lot today. Mark Ruffalo's powerful message on the Gaza crisis, the economic struggles hitting the diamond industry, the mental health challenges in rural Uttar Pradesh, and Premavathi's inspiring journey of hope. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight for more essential updates, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social channels for even more content. See you next time.